Tonight, we've got Jurassic World Evolution news. We've got Bryce Dallas Howard speaking about Rebirth. We've got a Universal Parks update. It's Jurassic Park and Jurassic World's Anniversaries. All that and more. I am Brad Jost, and this, as always, is Let's Talk Jurassic. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream here. I just got really scared because I noticed that the application I'm using has an install and relaunch button that I'm very tempted to hit, but we are in the middle of a stream. I don't want to do that. But welcome back to another live stream. And hello to everybody out there in the chat. If you're new here, welcome. It's good to have you. For all the lurkers out there, keep lurking. And if you're returning, I appreciate it, as I do each and every week. Let's see who's here in the chat. We've got Maddox here. What's up, Maddox? How's it going? Raptor Lover, 1995. Hey. We've got a super chat here from Souls. Hey, thank you, Souls. Happy anniversary to Jurassic Park. Yes, absolutely. Happy anniversary. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the super chat. It's amazing. It's amazing. Resident Zeno here. Good evening to all, and to all a good stream. I added that last part myself. Vanessa, what's going on? Ryan. Hey, all those things that I mentioned that I'm talking about, I literally conjured up in the moment since I text you. So we got a lot to discuss, apparently. Let's see. What do I think about the hybrids? What hybrids? There's hybrids? Jurassic June. Has it been awesome? Yeah, we should get to we'll get to that at some point. Maybe in a few weeks. But what's up, Steve? How you doing? Rewatched Jurassic Park tonight to celebrate its release on this day. Ryan is in the chat. Hello, Forcecast Star Wars. You rewatched. That's nice. I love that for you. I've been seeing that on my letterbox. The people I'm following, everybody's going through the movies or hitting one or two here and there. I have not rewatched a single one. I probably should. Should I? I mean, are they going to matter in relationship to Rebirth? I don't know. More like Jurassic Park. Hell yeah, cast. Yeah, that's the kind of energy I'm talking about. And yes, today is the day Jurassic Park was released in 1993. I was 7 years old. Am I still using Ustream? What's Ustream? No, it's Ecamm. Ecamm. Me and Lou, dude. We'd be texting each other pictures of the software we're using. That's it, though. Nothing else. Anyway, let's go over to the website real quick. JurassicParkPodcast.com. Please go check out our latest episode, which I was hiding from you all for a little while. We had multiple conversations about. I'm gonna go back to this. We had multiple conversations on this live stream about what's gonna happen at Summer Game Fest, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if anything's gonna get announced, but I did know, and I had all the information there ready to go. So please go check it out over on JurassicParkPodcast.com. We had the chance to look at the footage like early. We had the developers actually like explaining to us the game and stuff like that. So that was really cool to get like a early first like digital look at the game. So myself and Tom Jurassic, there was like at least in my thing, there was like a good amount of people in there. So I'm sure there's a lot of others that did it as well. But and I mean like good amount, there was like 20 people. But yeah, myself and Tom got that look and we recorded all about it. So if you want all of the, information that was available at that time, go ahead and listen to that episode 417. You can find it. Oh, you know what? I forgot to upload. I just realized this right now. I forgot to upload. Oh, this is unsupported browser. What is this? That's okay. Let's go back to, I don't want to use the app. Can I not do this anymore? Oh, come on, dude. Spotify. Get with it, dude. Why is it unavailable on this browser? This is Chrome or whatever. Dude, get out of here. Anyway, I was going to tell you about Tales from a Jurassic World, but then I realized I forgot to upload it. Go me. Having a great time. Anyway, go listen to episode 417. And while you're at it, go subscribe to my Substack, where I write about all kinds of things. I wrote about 10 years of the Jurassic Park Podcast. Not only is it Jurassic World's 10th anniversary, but it's my podcast's 10th anniversary. Been doing that for 10 years. There's a little baby picture of me, basically. I was 7 years old there. Or was that Chris? Oh, that was I forget what one that was. It was my birthday or Christmas, one of those. But look at that. I got that shirt, as a kid, and then I have it as an adult. Same shirt. And there I am on television talking about Jurassic Park. Anyway, go read that. I also talk a little bit about Andor, Mission Impossible, Doctor Who, and some other stuff. And talk about how I want, like, Jurassic to make me feel something. So go check out my newsletter there. And that's, you can go to actually just JurassicParkPodcast.com/newsletter. You can just click here, join newsletter, and it'll bring you right there. All right, so back to me. What's going on? What's happening here? Let's see. Bamb has a weird thought here. D-Rex is mixed with Titanosaur. 4 legs, huge and close renders of Titanosaur, has a weird bulge in the head. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know how it's going to look in the movie, but I feel like the Titanosaur render has like changed away from that design. Because if you look at the first trailer, it does have that bulbous head. But I think if you look in the second one, it's a much like more narrow head. So I don't know if they got rid of that or if maybe I'm just seeing things. But I wonder if it will look different to kind of stop people from thinking that. But I don't know. That is something that I think we've all kind of wondered. Is it mixed in there? Maybe. 10 years of amazing podcasts. Well, it's been 10 years of podcasts, that's for sure. Thank you to Maddox. Thank you to Steve. Appreciate it. I pretty much forgot it was the 10th anniversary. And then like, an extra week or 2 or 3 weeks passed. And I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot we just passed our 10th anniversary. So I didn't do like a big episode or anything. I did put an intro into one of the episodes to talk about that, but that was it. But let's go ahead and dive into the topics for tonight. So let's go over to people.com. We're going to go to people.com and we're going to bring up some Jurassic news. Here we go. Bryce Dallas Howard reveals if she'd sign up for people.com's newsletter. That was the first thing. But no, she reveals if she'd return to Jurassic World as franchise reboot looms. The reboot. The infamous reboot word. I don't know if that's the case, but we'll see. All right, so going down here. Bryce says, I would definitely always come back as the character if that made sense, but I think it's really right for the franchise to take the story in a different direction. I mean, Jurassic has always been more about the dinosaurs than it's been about the human characters. Disagree. And so it's wonderful. And so I think it's wonderful. Plus, Scarlett Johansson is in it, and I'm like obsessed with her. And Mahershala Ali. So I think that might have been the end of the quote there. But we do have more over here. I wanted to go over to Collider too, because they had reported something, I think, from like Screen Rant or one of those places. Yeah. And it says here, where did that 20 years or so go? I don't know. I keep seeing this, that she spoke with Screen Rant. It says maybe in 20 years or something like that. If they ever asked, of course, I would come back in a heartbeat. But I think they know what they're doing. But she also added, I think the door is always open. It was so cool with Dominion getting to have the legacy cast back and working in the franchise. But the most important thing is that this is a story about dinosaurs. And what if dinosaurs and human beings existed? Is this like an old? No, okay. It's not about specific set of characters. So for myself as a fan, I am so excited for Jurassic World Rebirth. I'm going to have to be there in the theater opening day, and they have an amazing cast. I mean, Mahershala Ali, Scarlett Johansson, Jonathan Bailey. It's going to be absolutely fantastic, so I'm excited. So there you go. A few quotes there from Bryce Dallas Howard. Hey, she'd come back. She'd come back if it made sense. I think, I would love to see Claire again in some way, because just like we just got with the Jurassic World trilogy, we got a little sprinkling of imagery and allusions to characters early on. And then by the time Fallen Kingdom comes around, we get a little bit of, a very, very little bit of Ian Malcolm. And then, of course, the returning trio in Dominion. So it did take a little while to actually get some crossovers. But that maybe that could be the case here. Maybe we get this movie, depending on how well this one does. If any of these cast members continue forward, it could be cool to have them tie in. Now, of course, the timing isn't like, it's not like 30 years later or anything like it was for the originals, but I still think it would be impactful, and I still think it would be cool to continue that conversation with these characters and, what they're doing and just to see what's going on, just to check in with them. Even if it's just a check-in, to be honest. Like, I think I'd be okay with that. But I do think these stories are very much about the humans as well. So I don't want her to undersell how much it's about the humans. I think it's very much about the humans, and the dinosaurs are very much a huge part of the story, obviously. But I think it's about how these humans deal with the threat and the fact that dinosaurs are out there. That's really what it is about for me. So that's how I feel. Jurassic Souls would love to see Claire again. Ryan, I was just on Velocicoaster and seeing Owen and Claire made me feel things in the Q video, so bring them back. Yeah, that's the weird thing, right? It's like we have, or at least Universal Parks have invested so much in the World trilogy, right? That it feels so weird to abandon it and to like not refer to them anymore. They want to talk about like the underlying thing is that like, audiences didn't like these last movies, so we're moving on, we're doing something different. Yet they all made over $1 billion. And they invested so much and changed so much into Jurassic World that Jurassic World is still lingering around in theme parks and in escape rooms and all over the world, and from Beijing to California to Florida. It's all over the place, and they've invested so much into it. I just feel like it would be weird to abandon that. So hopefully we get to return to Claire and Owen and their story at some point. But yeah, thank you so much here to Alden. Thank you for the super chat. Happy 10th. Let's hope the next film will have Slurposaurus's B-Dino movie lizards instead of dinos versus a Hero Rex. So if you want the Slurposaurus, you're going to have to go to probably like a 7-Eleven or something. And guess what? They got the merch for you. I ordered the 7-Eleven. Let me see if I can bring that up again. Where was that? 7-Eleven. That was a 7 collection. Let's go there again. Boom. 7 collection, dude. I did go and order this shirt because I'm obsessed with it, and it's so silly but awesome. The 7-Eleven with the Jurassic well, there's a sweater. I don't know why. These pop-ups, they're killing me, dude. It's a Jurassic moon above it. So, anyway, yes, go get your Slurposaurus from 7-Eleven. But in terms of what you were talking about as well, I do wish that they did that in this movie in particular. I really, like, there was a quote from Gareth Edwards, I believe, that said something like, we wanted this to be like the dinosaurs from like when he was growing up or something like that. Which, you know, when we were growing up, dinosaurs had their tails on the ground. T-Rex, you know, they had a lot of dragging stomachs on, you know, rolling down the grass and stuff. So I wonder what that movie would have looked like if it would have been interesting, if it would have felt Jurassic, having the real first iteration of dinosaurs, not ones that look exactly like, well, not even, I know they don't look exactly, but they look close enough. Like the T-Rex looks close enough to Rexy. All the other dinosaurs look close enough to what we've got. But I think if you were to do that old school, like tail dragging T-Rex, that would be really cool. Yeah. Jason here. I'm okay with moving away from previous characters in any films because of new directors, and writers have trouble keeping them relevant and true to their first appearances. Yeah. Ryan, do you have any comments on that? I don't know if there's any Star Wars relationship to that comment there. But I feel like, yeah, I get it. I like that because I really like that the first 3 movies kind of did that, right? They carried over a few characters from movie to movie. And, we got Grant and Ellie and Alan is Grant, and Ian in the first movie. Then we got Ian, and then we got Alan again and Ellie. So it kind of flip-flopped a little bit there, but I wish we kind of did that with the Jurassic World movies where it wasn't just so centric on these same characters each and every installment. So hopefully we get that again where maybe in the next movie it's just about Mahershala Ali, or, the movie after that it's just about Jonathan Bailey, or just about Scarlett Johansson. Like I would love that if that was the case. So here's hoping we get something like that where we don't have to just stick with the same characters every time. But I still would like appearances from other characters. Like, I don't know, if a Nick Van Owen wanted to show up, or an Owen Grady. Get to 2 Owen guys together. Yeah. And you found the cups and straws at Speedway. There you go. And I did order that shirt. I'm telling you. I ordered that shirt. I had to get it. Just give me a 5-minute clip of the previous characters going, "You heard about that secret island with mutants? Crazy." And then they go back to their lives. Yeah, I mean, like, most people would probably do that, right? But when you have like ultra realistic characters like an Owen Grady or something that's like, I got to do something about them dinosaurs, then he has to go back. He has to go back. It just has to be involved in some way. So that would really happen in real life where people are like, dude, I ain't never going back there again. That's not how, you're not going to drag me back to any dinosaur island. At least that with the Lost World, it like made a lot of sense that Ian would be like, no, I got to get my girlfriend back from that island that you shouldn't have sent her to. But yeah, so let's move on to the next topic before my impressions get out of hand. Let's go over to Universal Parks. Jurassic World Rebirth popcorn bucket can roar. Oh, that's not popcorn bucket can. It's just, it can roar. And it also can dilate its pupils. Let's see, do we have a good picture of this thing? I'm surprised that what the heck? Universal? Where's my press release? I was literally just complaining about this today. Like, did they not send out press releases for this? Or did they? Because now I'm getting mad. Anyway. Because they got the nice pictures and everything. I'm assuming this came with a press release. But look at that thing. That is pretty massive. These things are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And my watch is saying me say bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And now my Siri is going to be like, what are you talking about? Anyway, look at this. It looks great. That thing looks awesome. I always see these popcorn buckets and I'm like, in no way do I want to be carrying that around Universal. Not at all. But I want that for real. Absolutely want that. Ryan, when you going next? All right. There you go. That's the popcorn bucket. We got, let's see, Jurassic World Rebirth popcorn bucket, $39.99. Coming in late June / early July. Shaped as a T-Rex whose mouth opens and unleashes a mighty roar sound effect. Its backside, features a button that lets you shift the dinosaur's pupils from small to wide. I don't want to know what's going on with that button. Inside, fill it to the brim with all the popcorn your heart could ever desire when Jurassic World Rebirth is released. Oh, yeah, this is the other one I wanted to talk about as well. Dolores. Look at this. Dude. First off, that backpack. Nice backpack. I could use that. I could use that. We've got Dolores there. It's a shoulder sitter thing, whatever you call it. And interactive Aquilops. I don't know how to say it. But, dude, it's so cute. It is incredibly cute. I need that thing right now. Is this like chocolate from the convenience store in the movie? Like, what is that supposed to be? Candy? Dude, that is so cute. That is so cute. I need it. I need that right now. Whoa. Anyway. Dolores Aquilops Interactive Shoulder Pal. Coming, this is $55. Coming June, blah, blah, blah. Interactive Shoulder Pal is an adorable baby Aquilops that sits cozily on your shoulder. Bring the licorice, okay, that's what it is, licorice accessory near her, or pet her on the back to activate its cool sounds and make her neck, mouth, and eyes move. Well, there you go. I gotta email Universal about this and say, where's my email about this? Because here it is in action. Oh, you get the actual actress there, by the way. That was very cool. Look at that. That's just incredible. Can we hear it? Oh, I got the sound off. I love it. Dude, that thing moves so much. I love this. This is amazing. Now I wonder, does it sit well like with the magnetic ones and stuff that they've got? I know like Disney is usually good about those, like you put the magnet under your shirt and then you put the thing on top of it. We've got a few of them. I think we've got like Abu and Jiminy Cricket and a Porg. But yeah, I would love to have Dolores. 55, 50, whatever it was it 55? I don't know. I have to check my press release. Oh, that's right. I didn't get one. Yeah, but anyway, there it is. $55 for Dolores. It's not bad for a theme park price, to be honest. There we go. That's exciting. I think that is really cool. I cannot wait to get those. That'll be first on my list. I wonder how in stock they're going to actually be, because this thing's going to be a hit. I know it. And they're doing the whole like Baby Yoda thing, like big time. They're really trying to sell the baby again. So let's see if it works. See if it gives the movie a little extra boost. But there's the popcorn buckets. There's the Aquilops. So Mozamel here said, I was joking, thinking about the popcorn bucket would be an oversized Snap Squad. Yeah, it is 100%. It's just a Snap Squad. That's hilarious. Yeah, and that backpack was pretty awesome too. Not like the porg is not like this. It's literally just like a plush porg that sits on your shoulder. But yeah, it doesn't. I don't even know if it makes noise. Maybe. I don't know. But it definitely just sits on your shoulder. What else we got? Let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah. Wait, was there anything else? I know I had some other stuff here. Oh, that was just the Aquilops. Oh, you know what I wanted to talk about as well? Let's do it now. Let's just do it now. Let's talk about Rebirth for a minute here, because you'll notice that I'm really not discussing Rebirth all that much. I know like Dolores is from Rebirth and Bryce was talking about Rebirth, but I know there's been a lot of footage and there's been a lot of other pictures and different things out there and information. And I think I am bowing out. I am done covering it for the time being. Like, I think I'm going to be done kind of trying to keep up with the movie, trying to watch every clip and because there's been actual clips from the movie. And even and I think I mentioned it last week, but like even the score, a piece of the score got released. And I'm even at the point where I'm like, I don't even know if I want to listen to that. And I usually love listening to the scores, but I think I'm going to like let everything go for a little bit. I think I'm going to just give a little bit of mystery, leave things a little bit unsaid, and just kind of see what happens, because I feel like over the past few days, it's just been a lot. There's been a lot of extra stuff. And one of the more recent trailer things that they released, I was like, there was like a whole T-Rex sequence from the lagoon or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know. We're really starting to see everything from that movie, and especially that moment. Maybe not the movie. I do still think that there's plenty from the movie that we're not seeing, but I think in terms of like seeing those same sequences, which I think has been a blessing over the past, few months, is really just getting expansions of those same scenes. But at this point, we're still getting expansions of those same scenes. And now I think it's finally hit that moment where I'm a little bit, it's been a little bit too much. So now I'm going to just step back, stop watching stuff. Didn't watch the scene. I think it was like the Mosasaur scene. Didn't watch any of that other stuff. There's been a little teasers here and there. I feel like I'm constantly being bombarded with like talking heads about the movie. And I think I'm kind of done checking in. I don't know how you're all feeling right now. I have seen some sentiments out there online about the same kind of feeling. Like, all right, that's good. I'm good. I'm going to start unfollowing or muting and blocking or whatever. I've seen some of that. And that always goes around every few years when a movie's coming out. It's like, all right, now's my time to mute out all the words Jurassic World Rebirth, wherever your social platforms are, and just kind of get away from Jurassic for a little bit. Not that I'm going to get away. I'm going to still be out there seeing stuff, obviously. But I think I'm at that point where it's time to step back from covering each and every detail. And I think from here on out, we've got a few things to cover anyway. I want to cover Jurassic World's 10th anniversary. And I want to cover... we do have more Rebirth coverage on the podcast, but I'm not in that episode, actually. It's going to be comparing it to the novel, the Jurassic Park novel. So I don't know. Maybe they covered Lost World too. I don't know. I didn't listen to it yet, but that'll be a fun episode to kind of compare the books to the movie. What's going to happen, and then what else we got? I think we're going to do we are going to do like a Rebirth final wrap up with how everybody's feeling and stuff, but nothing new. No big focus on new coverage or anything like that. So. Ryan says, Scarlett J seems excited to be in the universe, which is awesome. I'm excited. Also, Team Gareth. And I'll be watching all of the promos. Good for you, man. You can tell me what happens. I'll check in with you. You're looking forward to some more merch. You know, I'll be looking forward to whatever gets released like after the movie, just to kind of see like how much further we dive into some of these figures and dinosaurs and stuff that they're maybe visually hiding, stuff like that. Yeah. You were into the spoiling the music, dude. I can't do that, man. So in the previous movies they've released like a track or two, and they've done the same thing here. But like when sometimes like the movie will come out in a different territory and the music will be out and it's like fully available or leaked or whatever, and I'm like, dude, I don't want a Phantom Menace issue here. I don't want to read a title that ruins everything for this movie, and I don't want like, because I feel like, yep, I'm like, I don't know how to say it appropriately. I was gonna say something inappropriate, but I touting my own horn, is that a thing? And I don't know what's the word, whatever. But like when I listen to scores, you can tell what is gonna happen in the movie based off the score just by listening with your ears. I play this game with my kids, where we just have dinner sometimes and we'll sit at the table and I'll put on music scores, and it'll just be like the background music, and I say to the kids, "What movie is this from?" And they have to guess, and they like playing this little guessing game where they don't know obviously what the movie is. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they hear it. They're like Ghostbusters, Avengers, whatever, Jurassic, Star Wars. But I also, like, if they don't know it, I'll go, well, how does it make you feel? Like, what kind of vibe are you getting from it? And then they're like, okay, well, this sounds like adventurous. Oh, okay, you're on to something. It sounds like somebody's like running away from something, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, what movie do you think it is? Indiana Jones. Boom, you got it. You nailed it. So I like playing that little game with them. So I feel like I don't want to listen like fully to like a score or anything like that, just because I don't want to reveal anything. And it's impossible, dude. To not pay attention to track titles is just very hard. John Williams is mostly okay to listen to his stuff or to see the track titles, because I don't know. It's, for the most part, I'm okay with his track titles because and I know I said the whole Phantom Menace thing, but like they're usually not too spoilery, but who knows. Jason here has been avoiding clips and trailers now for both Rebirth and Superman for a little bit as well. So yeah, there was a Superman one today and it looks really cool. But again, it's like, whew, we're starting to see a lot. Starting to see a lot here. And you just listened to me on Road to Rebirth. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, that's cool. I forgot. I was going to pull it up, but I forgot to do that. Anyway, also, before we move on to the last topic, I wanted to talk about it more, but like, this is Jurassic Park's 32nd anniversary. Jurassic Park came out today in 1993, and we've had this movie for 32 years. Ridiculous. Obviously, we just celebrated the 30th not that long ago, and that kind of extended into the 31st or 29th. It felt like it was like way too long of a celebration. But yeah, it kind of, this year, things are kind of going under the radar, right? I feel like Jurassic Park, okay, with 32nd anniversary, cool. Jurassic World, I would have thought they would do a little bit more for Jurassic World's 10th anniversary, but it's like, hey, what's up, Jurassic World? Moving on. And then they just like, that's it. And by the way, I think that's tomorrow, right? Is the anniversary for Jurassic World is, I think, tomorrow. I've already seen people celebrating it, like, but I think it was tomorrow. So anyway, there's that. And 10 years of Jurassic World is cool. I'm doing an episode, so I'm not going to talk about it, but I'm doing an episode on that. So I don't really want to like dive into my thoughts and feelings because I want to save it for the episode when I actually speak. But if you do want to hear some of my thoughts and feelings already, you can go to Muzamil's, what do you call it? What would you call that? A video series? Yeah, that's a video series. Where's the best place to find that? Are you still here? I forget what the YouTube is.
Let's go.
What's the Resort TV YouTube channel? Let me type in Jurassic. Table Reads. That's right. At Table Reads 07, you can go find the final archive for Resort TV. And let's go over there real quick. What does 10 years of Jurassic? Hey, there's me right 10 there.
10 years of Jurassic World.
I don't know. Hopefully you can hear that. Oh, no, is it playing through?
This movie is...
Was that just me talking twice? People talking about Jurassic World and the 10th anniversary. But it's also, a very cool, like, I'm not going to go too far into it, but you can see Muzamil there, and you can see a lot of other people acting and being a part of the Jurassic World timeline. So it's really, really awesome, all of the things that you've been putting into this series. And I'm excited for everybody to check this one out and see. Have I done? I think I have somewhere. I think Jay Malone did one time. Some sort of, what was that? It was like years ago now. But I did like act a little bit in that. And I've done some audio drama stuff, but like here I am pretending to be Lowry. So go check out and I did my best with the attire. I don't know where it is. There I am. Oh, right there. Oh, missed it. Oh, come on, dude. I cannot pull it up correctly, but I was like, I don't have the full attire, so this is as close as it's gonna get. But please go watch this. It's awesome. And go watch the entire series that's on there as well. But yeah, there you go. There's that. So there it is, Table Reads, as he mentioned there. But yeah, so there's that, celebrating the 10th anniversary and Jurassic Park 32nd. That's crazy. But yeah, I saw a lot of love for Jurassic Park today. It was very nice, very nice. And yes, he had a blast making these. And it's so much work, right, to put stuff like that together. So got to commend you on putting together like an awesome, fun series with people from the community. I think that's really, really cool. And especially over like such a good period of time where like you come back to it every now and then and you put something fun into it. It's really cool. Yeah, back in 2015, it came out on June 11th. And that's the thing. Everything does come out a day ahead of time. I believe I saw it on the 11th because it was like the Thursday or whatever. And then there was Friday, which was the 12th. And then Saturday the 13th was when I got married. So I saw Jurassic World on that same weekend that I got married up in Pennsylvania, not where I live. So yeah, it was like a whole event. But yeah, saw it on the 11th. And let's see, what is our last topic? Oh yeah, that's right. Let's go over to. I don't have a button for this one, but I do have I gotta hit it over here. Jurassic Gaming. I was very worried using my backdrop. It was this one. Obviously they're very like secure on like what can get released and what can't. But we finally were able to release all of our information on this. We got to watch like a cool like video. They had a lot of video of the gameplay and stuff like that, and the trailer, and we got to see like we got to see a bunch of people like talking about the game and stuff. So all of that is in like this article and on our episode here, Jurassic World Evolution episode. But Evolution 3 is out there now, as far as the information is concerned. It'll be out October 21st. And how's everybody feeling about this? As you know, I love Jurassic World Evolution. No, here's the thing. I really do enjoy the concept of Jurassic World Evolution. I really did like playing it. It got to a point where I didn't enjoy playing it. And it just got a little too like difficult and time consuming for me and painful in a lot of ways that I end up just like abandoning it for a while, obviously. And it's still abandoned. I don't even know where I left off. I think I left off like just completely losing so much money in that game and then had to restart or something like that. But I did like the Chaos Theory. Is that what it was? Chaos Theory or something like that? Chaos Theory mode or something where it had different like kind of pieces from like the movies and stuff. I did like that. But what I see here, at least from part 3, looks really promising. I think these locations look really incredible. The juvenile dinosaurs look really awesome. And the terrain tools, the fact that you can, and this is something like the terrain tools are something that I've been really looking forward to. And the fact that you can build your buildings from scratch, I think is really interesting. So I'm very much into that. The juveniles are awesome. But of course there was a little bit of issue here. There was, and I talked about it. I did put it out there in my episode about it. I was like, you know what? This wasn't a part of the original talking points. We didn't talk about it in our big, conversation with myself and Tom. But there is like the whole AI issue going on with this game that I think on the Steam page it had mentioned that generative AI is being used to create stuff. And I know that's a topic that's obviously very sensitive to a lot of people. And a lot of people will choose not to buy this game because of that. And yeah, I mean, rightfully so, sure. And I think it said that the generative AI was being used to create the scientists and stuff like that. So yeah, I get it. It seems like a very, very small detail to be utilizing that for. And it's like, yeah, whatever, who cares? But like, it could have just been like, they could have just licensed some actors' pictures or whatever for those scientists as well. I don't really know why they needed to be generative AI photos or whatever the case is. I have no idea. But I haven't gotten the chance to look into it. So maybe there's been some updates. I don't know. I haven't had the chance. But it is a weird little thing to be adding in there for, I don't know, what are they saving? Like, how much are they really saving by utilizing that? I think they've certainly lost a lot of money, probably, here, because the conversation surrounding the AI was pretty brutal on different social platforms. I was following it mostly on Blue Sky, and a lot of people were like, yo, I'm out. I was looking forward to this game, and I'm completely out now. So I saw a lot of that, and a lot of game developers and people like within the industry, people who maybe have worked on Jurassic games, were, shining a light on it, maybe saying that it's not, a good thing to be doing. So there's that whole thing. It's a little worrisome, and I don't know if there was any other extent of utilization in the game, because it was kind of like, just like, oh, it's being used for something like this. It felt like there could have been more, but I wasn't really sure. So, again, I don't really have the details fully on the situation, but I think you could have either licensed some stock photos, right, of just random people. I mean, the other day, I was watching Return of the Jedi in a hotel. It wasn't even it was like 2 months ago. I was watching Return of the Jedi in a hotel, and a commercial popped up. It was like later at night, And the commercial was for like, I don't know what it was, like a hair cream or something ridiculous. And it was like this guy that looked like he's from the TV show Suits. And he's like, I've got the best product for you. Look at these guys. They tested it out. And the guy that's on the screen is literally Cabot Finch, like the guy from this game, like the main guy from Jurassic World Evolution. It was Cabot Finch. And it was just some stock photos of Cabot Finch. And I'm like, okay, well, that's weird. Why is he there? But they could have just done that, right? Like that would have been a very easy thing to do. They could have hired an artist to just make some faces if they needed to digitally. They could have just done that. I'm sure that wouldn't have cost a ton of money. But it, if you're saying it's not really a big deal or whatever, I get where you're coming from to a certain extent. But, and I don't have the exact number either, but I think it was like 15,000 jobs were lost last year in 2024 in the video game industry. 15,000 creatives were just laid off within that. Maybe not all creatives, but people within the gaming industry were laid off from their jobs. And stuff like AI in video game industry is part of that reason and part of a lot of layoffs across any industries. But who knows? Who knows? It's pretty rough, and I don't want to see anybody lose jobs over this minuscule use of AI. That they just hire somebody to do something. I know they have to hire people to utilize the AI and all that stuff. If the AI was like trained on something ethical and stuff like that, sure, I guess I would get it. It would be understandable. But like, if it's just trained on whatever's on the internet, that's a problem. Like that's definitely a problem. So I don't know. I don't know what we're supposed to do here, but you got to use your own moral code here and see what you want to do as far as this game's concerned. And I don't know. I hope we do get some more confirmation from Frontier. Again, if they have said anything since then, I don't know. But I did want to talk about that a little bit tonight. So, we're going to wrap it up here in just a minute. But I just wanted to talk about that because I didn't really get to expand on it too much on the episode. I just kind of threw a little tag there before the conversation because I knew we had already recorded our conversation like a week or two in advance, and I just wanted to put something out there. And I don't know, maybe Frontier wasn't happy about that, but can't not talk about it. It happened. It's a thing that was out there, and it's on Steam's website, so you can check it out there. But yeah. So anyway, outside of the AI use within the game looks beautiful as always. I think that's really cool. The juveniles are awesome. The different utilizations of maintenance teams and and one of the best parts about it actually, let me go over here real quick to Instagram because I did share this, which I thought was pretty awesome. Is this scene here? Seriously, that's awesome. The Badlands scene here from Jurassic Park, a movie that's 32 years old today, is getting a treatment here in Jurassic World Evolution 3. So there you can get the, the shotgun shell thing. I don't even know how that thing worked. Like, the impact sending, I don't know. I still don't really, it sent an impact into the ground, which I don't get it. I don't really understand it, but it was cool. And then of course dude, I'm like Dr. Grant here, dude. I can't touch technology because then it just zooms in on Yaroslav's handle. So I don't know what's going on, but there's the technology, the computer screen that he touches. So there it is. It looks very cool. It looks awesome. I hope everybody's wearing flannel in this sequence here in the game. No flannel on that person. Huge mistake, Frontier. Better get flannel on them. But this is part of the pre-order package, so you can do that. But yeah, I think the game looks cool. It looks fun. It's always exciting when a new video game comes out. I mean, look at that. That looks beautiful. Oh, that's just a picture. That was not. Look at that. I mean, that's me. Darn it. I'm keep clicking on things that are not, and I fall for that on Instagram all the time. I click on people's things and I'm like, that's not what I wanted to see. And I'm falling for it on my own timeline now. That's great. Oh, but anyway, that's all I got. Anyway, here, go listen to Road to Rebirth, another Jurassic Park podcast out there with myself on today's episode. I think it was today. Go check it out. We talked about Jurassic World. So there you go. I like that. We're on the map now as a fan base. Is that something I said? Was that a quote from me? Did I say that? I guess so. It sounds right. It sounds good. I like that. That's a good quote. Imagine I'm on the episode right now. Ready? He's asking me a question. I'm like, you know what, guys? We're on the map now as a fan base. We did it. We are on the map now as a fan base. We got there. We did it. But there you go. It was something like that. There we go. But anyway, ground penetrating radar, shotgun shell in the ground. Yeah, that's what I said. I said that exactly, actually. I said shotgun shell, it goes boom, and then it goes, you see into the ground. Yeah, same thing. Something like that. Yeah, with sandbox, I have thought about getting into the sandbox mode, but I haven't. I have too much Fortnite going on. Jurassic Outpost speculated that they hoped Universal would do something for Jurassic World 10th later this year, but yeah, I don't do it later this year. Like, we don't need it. It needs to be now. Now or never, guys. Now or never. Anyway, please, like I said, go to JurassicParkPodcast.com and listen to that episode with myself and Tom and my little preamble. You can do that. You can go check out Tales from a Jurassic World when I actually upload that. I forgot to do it. Sorry, Tom. I apologize, dude. And then go to my newsletter celebrating 10 years of the Jurassic Park podcast and also talking about how I want to feel something from the Jurassic World franchise here because of shows like Andor, The Last of Us, Doctor Who, and even movies like Thunderbolts and Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning. They got me feeling something, dude. And I want to feel something from Rebirth. I want to feel something. Maybe it's just pain. But here's all the other stuff that's in this. But yeah, you can go subscribe to the newsletter for all kinds of stuff like this and so much more. So there's that. And apparently, I can't show you Spotify anymore. Spotify, what are you doing? Why can I not look at you in the browser? Huh? That doesn't make any sense. No, I didn't want to open that. You can look at all my music history. Anyway. I mean, it's fine. You can see my music history. It's not anything special, but there's a bunch of music right there. Anyway. How do I get back to my screen? Please go follow us on all these places. Blue Sky, and you can follow me and the podcast over there. You can follow me, or just the podcast over on Instagram, Jurassic Park Pod. I am on Letterboxd at Brad Jost over there. And please, if you have any thoughts and feelings on Jurassic World Rebirth, as we're in those final moments before the movie, please give me a call, 732-825-7763. You can leave a voicemail. I'm not going to pick up. Go ahead and leave a voicemail there, 732-825-7763. Leave us a message. Tell me, what are you thinking? How are you thinking about all these trailers? Are you think you're in a good place? Are you excited? Are you not excited? Do you like the toys? Do you like whatever else has been released? Do you like the interviews? Do you like the actors? Do you not like the actors? Do you like the story? Do you like the Distortus Rex? Do you not like the Mutodons? Tell me what you think about Jurassic World Rebirth in the final moments here before the movie. And you can also pick up your phone and record a little voice memo. Send that to JurassicParkPod@gmail.com. I will compile all of those and put them in an episode later on this month. So please do that at your leisure, but get to it. You can do it at your leisure whenever you want, but get to it, okay? Start doing it, but whenever you want. No rush, but kind of rush. The month's almost over. All right, get to it. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Big Green Day guy. Yeah, absolutely. I think Green Day was like pretty high on my list last year for Spotify Wrapped. Big Bill Murray guy. Not I mean the actor, sure, yeah. But the band, dude, so good. Favorite band right now. What else? What else we got? Got any other Thrice? I mean, that's on there. We got some Green Day, yeah. I don't know. I've been listening to a lot of Metallica recently. Blink-182. Oh, brother, dude. Go listen to all those bands. Anyway. On Holiday. Yeah, that's a song that I have listened to plenty of times. Fortnite and DBD. I don't know what what is that? I'm not sure what that is. Dead by Daylight, right? There we go. Figured it out. Dead? Is it death? Dead. Anyway, I've been playing a lot of Indiana Jones, Fortnite. Where'd my music go? Just realized it's not there anymore. We were playing for a while. I just downloaded Prince of Persia. I don't know which one it is. The Lost Crown? Is it The Lost Crown? I don't know. Downloaded that. We got a lot to play. But until next time, stay safe, be kind. Don't be like the Empire, okay? They treat people horribly. Or tried to show everybody what not to do. And it's happening anyway. Please, don't be like that, all right? Anyway, be safe, be kind, and enjoy.